is I'm going to actually take these two bricks that we've down merged and put them into a different whole tool set, because that way I can keep the masters the way they are, but then move these out of here. So if I go to another tool and I say insert, and then I come over to whatever I've selected last, which is in this case is the small one, and say that, it drops them in there. Then I have to go back to the old one, and I have to say grab the big one, big brick right here, come back to this one and say insert, and grab this again. So now I've got the big and the small. I can get rid of the original cube that was in there. It's delete. So now I have them in a separate tool. All I need to do is separate them out again now. That means I have to rename them, all that stuff. So again, sometimes it's faster to do the other way, but this way I have an overall poly count that I can work with. I'm going to grab this one. Plus I get to show you new stuff. If I click off of this, all I'm doing is control clicking. If I control click, it selects a masked area. It masks the area I have in the box. And then if I click again, it will invert that mask. So in this case, I don't want that, but I'm going to come down to my thing right here where it says split mask points. And you'll see now I've got a new brick down here. And really all I have to get rid of is the large brick. So let me come in here real quick and back this off and change this to brick 1, like that. And then what I'll do in this is rename it to, get rid of the merge. Actually, I'll say brick 1 again. There we go. So now I have large brick 1, it's all of them. And you'll see this one's a little bit darker. That means it's not part of the layer I'm on, or the subtool. So I'm going to come in here again and grab this one. And then I'm going to do that same button. No, cancel. Split mask points. And then I'm going to come over here and do this one. And say split mask points. And I'm going to come over here and do this one. Say split mask points. I'm going to come over here and do this one. And say split mask points. And so forth. And so on. So, oh, I can't really split out itself, so cancel that. So this one's the last one, so it should be brick 10. This one should be funny. Brick 2, brick 2, 1. So this is 3, and I'll do this fast forward. Okay, so then I'm going to do the same thing, but as I've learned, I'm going to rename, take this off, rename this to, doesn't really matter, I'll just say 1. And then I'm going to hold Control and select the bottom one this time, and actually I'm going to come here to this one and make a new folder and say large bricks low. I'm going to grab all these and put them in there. Obviously I could reorder them, but they're in their own order. They're special. There we go. I was going to hit that. I'll come up to this one again, and I'm going to say split mast, and then I'm going to come to this one and say split mast, and this one, and so forth. And now when I reorder them, or when I rename them, they should be in the right order. And there you go. So that's downressing them. And that's all I'm really going to ask for you guys to play with this today. Make sure they're downres and named correctly. Just churn in your ZBrush file. And I would come back in here just for your own sanity and delete these extra ones. It's really important you clean up after yourself inside of this program because it already gets really complicated and backwards, and the less things you have to dance with, the better. So small bricks, and we have the large bricks, or we have the low and the regular resolution ones. All right, and we'll see you on Wednesday.